Liv Morgan takes a massive shot at Jade Cargill due to backstage incident involving five-time champion. Jade Cargill has been in the news cycle quite a bit over the past day. The Storm returned to WWE at Elimination Chamber and attacked Naomi, who has since turned heel on SmackDown. The real-life Bloodline member admitted that she was the one who attacked Cargill backstage in November. The incident in question saw the former AEW star bloody and laid out on the hood of a car. It turns out that Naomi pushed her onto the car. Liv Morgan, who is the prime suspect in this case, has reacted to this revelation. She demanded an apology from five-time champion Bianca Belair for constantly accusing her before focusing her attention on Jade Cargill herself. Morgan took a shot at Cargill, stating that she didn't know how the Storm got in a position to be pushed onto a car like that. It's likely that Jade Cargill will face Naomi at WrestleMania 41, especially with Bianca Belair off to Raw to handle her own business. An intense and personal feud like that could use a stipulation. So it will be interesting to see how this feud progresses as we approach the show of shows. WWE SmackDown. Liv Morgan expects an apology from Bianca Belair after Jade Cargill's attacker. Exposed WWE SmackDown has been nothing short of drama and an action-packed night, with some super exciting story development coming up ahead in the subsequent matches of WWE and the show of shows, WrestleMania 41. SmackDown witnessed spectacular actions between WWE stars, along with some serious confessions by the players as well. The confession was Naomi's revelation to Bianca Belair about Jade Cargill's attack. After months of speculation and investigation, the WWE Universe finally found out the real attacker of Jade Cargill. On Friday Night SmackDown, Naomi admitted to Belair that she was the one who attacked Jade Cargill a couple of months ago. Owing to the incident, Jade Cargill took her revenge by brutally attacking Naomi on Elimination Chamber PLE. Jade Cargill was at the top of her game in her first year in WWE. However, in November 2024, Cargill's moment was derailed when she was mysteriously attacked backstage on SmackDown. Everyone wondered who took down the Storm, and now it's clear that Naomi was the one who attacked Cargill. Naomi confesses the truth to Bianca Belair on SmackDown. After weeks of speculation, Naomi has finally confessed that she has attacked Jade Cargill mysteriously. She claimed, "I did it," in front of Bianca Belair, leaving Belair heartbroken and breaking her trust. On March 7th, 2025, in SmackDown Edition, the Women's Elimination Champion was seen leaving the stage in tears after she was betrayed by Naomi, who has turned heel after the Elimination Chamber PLE. Naomi tried to explain her as she was leaving in tears, but when Belair refused to listen to her explanation, Naomi called her an ungrateful *TCH. In the meantime, Jade Cargill arrived in the arena. The Storm wasted no time and headed straight towards the ring and chased Naomi to the outside as she tried to escape. But Cargill got to her and began beating her down. Following Naomi's confession, Liv Morgan posted a series of tweets on her X handle and called out Bianca Belair. The current Women's Tag Team Champion demanded an apology from Bianca Belair for framing Morgan without evidence and claiming previously that she attacked Jade Cargill. Morgan also called out Naomi for lying all this time and falsely accusing her and Rodriguez. She also wondered out loud what Cargill was doing before she was attacked by Naomi. She wrote, "I always wondered WTF Jade was even doing to get pushed like that." Nevertheless, Morgan mentioned and remembered that she was still living a tremendous life as a record-breaking three-time tag team champion. It will be interesting to see a clash between Naomi and Jade Cargill at the upcoming WWE event. Liv Morgan WWE injury update following RW between the two. Tiffany and Rhea. I think I'd rather see Rhea because she and Rhea had such an incredible match 2 years ago. They haven't had a match like that in women's division that I've seen on TV anywhere. Rhea won the match, but it was the best match on the show. It was incredible. Following a bloody match on WWE Monday Night Raw, a new report has revealed an injury update on Liv Morgan. On the February 10th edition of WWE Raw, Damage CTRL's Io Sky and Dakota Kai defeated Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day. During the course of the bout, Morgan suffered an apparent injury where she came up bleeding after a knee from Sky. Later in the program, Morgan was sporting a big bruise on her face during a backstage segment after the tag team bout. Fightful Select, subscription required, provided an update, noting that word backstage was Liv Morgan appeared to be okay, but may need stitches. The report reads, Liv Morgan got busted open by a knee, but word backstage was that she appeared to be okay, but may need stitches. Morgan will face Bianca Belair, Bayley, and 3 other participants in the Women's Elimination Chamber match at the titular event on March 1st. Kairi Sane sends a message to Liv Morgan. WWE star shares brutal fallout of serious injury. WWE superstar Kairi Sane recently took to social media to send a message to former Women's World Champion Liv Morgan. The Judgment Day star suffered a brutal injury on this week's Monday Night Raw during the latest episode of the Red Brand. Liv Morgan teamed up with Raquel Rodriguez to face Damage, CTRL's Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. All of the women involved in the bout put on an amazing display, but the match ultimately ended in Sky and Kai's favor. However, during the bout, Morgan suffered a brutal injury near her eye and started bleeding heavily. Following the show, the Judgment Day star had to get several stitches to close up her wound. She recently took to X/Twitter to show off her injury. This post caught Kairi Sane's attention, and she uploaded a photo of a similar eye injury that she had suffered in September last year while competing against Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. The Damage Control member also sent a message to Morgan with several emojis. Former WWE writer reacted to Liv Morgan's brutal injury on Raw. During a recent edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, former WWE writer Vince Russo reacted to Liv Morgan's brutal eye injury, saying that he believed she was extremely tough for a person of her stature. Did you see that nasty gash on Liv Morgan's eye, man? Wow, she is tough. I gotta give you that, man. That was a nasty gash on her eye. Did you see how that happened, Chris? I wasn't watching closely enough. I mean, she had like a boxer's cut. I mean, wow. She is tough, man. Liv Morgan is tough for a girl her size, and that was nasty. Liv Morgan has qualified for this year's Women's Elimination Chamber match. It will be interesting to see what WWE has planned for the Judgment Day star's future. Liv Morgan smiles through the pain after suffering a nasty cut on WWE Raw. It was a rough night for Liv Morgan Monday on Raw, who suffered both insult and injury. In a tag team match pitting her and Raquel Rodriguez against Io Sky and Dakota Kai of Damage Control, Morgan was pinned by Sky. But before that, she suffered a gnarly cut just over her right eye during the final minutes of the match. Rodriguez and Morgan paired up for some unique tandem offense. Rodriguez scooped Morgan up as if she was going to powerbomb her. Instead, she used Morgan as a weapon, swinging her body into the ribs of Sky, then Kai. Morgan's injury appeared to occur right after she collided with Sky. However, she started holding her face after hitting Dakota later, after Morgan blasted Kai with Oblivion. Sky plowed through her with a running knee lift. That incapacitated Morgan for several moments, who was briefly checked on by the referee. Ultimately, Sky put Morgan down for the 3 count with her signature moonsault, despite the grisly nature of her injury. Morgan was all smiles afterward. "Io, you could never make me ugly," said the former Women's World Champ in a video she shared to X along with pictures of her cut. Although she and Rodriguez lost, they still have a title match coming with reigning Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Naomi. Most of all, Morgan still has the support of her man, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Liv Morgan has admitted that she is a screamer. The former Women's World Champion reacted to a clip posted by WWE's official Instagram handle. Morgan teamed up with her Judgment Day stablemate Raquel Rodriguez on this week's edition of Monday Night Raw. The former Women's Tag Team Champions lost to Io Sky and Dakota Kai. On Instagram, WWE shared a clip of Morgan screaming at the referee during the match. Reacting to it, the 30-year-old made an interesting comment. Morgan is a member of Judgment Day, and